The Bravo studios in downtown Los Angeles hummed with the sultry anticipation of a late-night taping on October 6, 2025, the Watch What Happens live set, a glittering den of velvet bar stools, oversized martini glasses, and a neon-lit clubhouse backdrop, pulsing under the kaleidoscopic glow of LED lights that cast rainbow flecks across the polished floor, where the faint clink of ice from the green room bar mingled with the buzz of a crowd primed for unfiltered after-dark antics. Andy Cohen, the 57-year-old Bravo baron with his salt and pepper hair tousled just so and a slim black shirt unbuttoned to reveal a hint of silver chain, swirled onto the stage with his signature swagger, eyes dancing with the devilish delight of a man who'd mastered the art of celebrity spill-the-tea sessions. The live audience, a sassy symphony of Real Housewives superfans, queer icons in sequins, and LA A-listers clutching cosmos, erupting in whoops as the theme music throbbed like a pulse in a party haze. Tonight's cocktail hour was a high-proof headliner. Prince Harry, the 41-year-old Duke of Sussex, a ginger grenade in this den of diva drama, striding in with the poised power of a polo prince gone rogue, his athletic frame fitted in a tailored midnight blue blazer over a white tee, auburn beard framing a smile that didn't quite eclipse the wariness in his blue eyes, a subtle Invictus cufflink glinting like a secret weapon as he air-kissed Andy, their fleeting overlap from charity galas adding a veneer of velvet rope VIP to the vibe. Harry was there to tease his updated memoir addendum, Echoes Unspared, a raw extension of Spare delving deeper into veterans' valor and veiled family vendettas, already igniting ex-infernos with leaked lines on, throne-throttled truths. The cheers crested as he perched on the bar stool, legs crossed with ducal nonchalance, the cameras zooming in on his affable aura, Andy launching with his gravelly glee, Harry, from high tea to high drama, your book's got more spice than a housewives reunion. Spill, how's Montecito mending the monarchy mess, or is Echoes echoing endless exile? He chuckled, leaning into the mic with that disarming drawl, recounting an anecdote about adaptive boxing in Santa Barbara, Archie's already shadowboxing shadows, drawing belly laughs that bounced off the brick walls, the crowd lapping up his blend of British bite and California cool. A fan call-in chimed in with a gushing query on the game's glow-up, but Andy, his Bravo bloodhound nose sniffing narrative nectar, swirled his mocktail and steered spicier. Glow-up's grand, but let's uncork the corker, spare pop the Palace Prosecco on frostbite fiascos and family feuds. With Invictus pulling you pond ward, is this harmony, or just a highball of half apologies? The highball hit hazy, the audience tittering, Harry's cufflink twisting subtly as he parried, Andy, apologies. Echoes uncorks the unspoken, racial rifts, mental mists. It's not feud, it's forward. The vibe vibrated with velvet at first, but Andy's grin lingered, the air subtly thickening with the undercurrent of tabloid teases, Frogmore floods, Oprah outflows, producers in the booth eyeing the spiking social surge. This wasn't mere midnight mirth, it was a masterclass in media melee where Cohen's cheeky chicanery met Harry's honed heritage, the first faint fuse fizzling toward the flare-up that would floor the format into fiery folklore. As the call-in's cocktail chatter crested toward the cutaway, the WWHL set's sassy sanctuary began to sizzle with sharper sips, Andy Cohen gesturing with grandiloquent gusto, his black shirt sleeves rolled to reveal a flash of wristwatch bling, while Prince Harry perched with persistent poise, midnight blew a moody mask against the mounting murmur. A quick-fire fan Q&A flashed on the screens, Harry, tea or tequila for truth-telling, prompting his rye, tequila, straight, no chaser, drawing hoots that hushed into hangs when Andy snatched the spotlight with a phone thrust forward, its screen ablaze with ex-roasts roasting spares, selective spirits, spirited, but let's spike the punch. Your echoes eviscerate elites, Spare eviscerated your own, William's wedding woes, Charles's cold calls. Fans fist pump the fighter, but foes finger it as foe forward. Invictus hauls you home sans full family fanfare, is echoes echoing empathy, or just echoing your own entitlement echo? The echo etched edgy, the gallery gasping in a gradient of guffaws and gripes, a smattering of oohs from the back rows blending with wary whispers as Harry's cufflink stilled, his voice steady but strung taut, entitlement. Andy, the entitlement was the establishment, entombing my mental maelstrom, entangling my maternity in melanin myths. Echoes amplifies the authentic, not the aggrieved. Cohen's cackle cracked like a cork popped prematurely, authentic. Honey, authentic's my act, roasting realities without a royal Rolodex. Your Rolodex is the riches, Netflix nods, memoir moolah, now addendums auctioning angst as art. Ever echo the irony, ditching duty for dollars while decrying the dazzle. The irony ignited, the audience fracturing into factions, Bravo buffs bellowing approval, Sussex sentinels shifting with subtle solidarity, alone, mic drop. Slicing the suspense as Harry's cheeks kindled crimson, his retort rising resolute, Dollars. You dollar in disdain, dishing on despair for demographics, Diana's demise for demographics. I've bartered my burdens for broader bomb, you bomb barbs for the blue wave. The barbs barbed back, the house lights humming hotter, the control room's X-feed flickering with hashtag Harry vs Andy flares from furtive feeds, memes of Cohen's phone as Truth Tequila, toasting Harry's cufflink as Duke Decanter. Cohen surged, undaunted, bomb. Your bomb's the blame game, blaming the blob while banking on it. I lost my innocence to AIDS activism, rebuilt with ridicule. Your rebuild's remixing regrets into riches, admit the remix, or is that too unechoey? Harry's hand hovered, cufflink luminous like lightning, remix. The remix was the media mandate, mandating my marriages is must-see mess. This isn't Watch, it's a watered-down witch hunt. Gasps gilded the gallery, the set's synergy shredding as the skirmish escalated from epigrams to eviscerations, Cohen's comedic cruelty clashing Harry's luminous legacy, every salvo a swing toward the snap where banter broke into the brutal boot that would brand the broadcast a benchmark of brawls. The bar's brawl boiled over like a Bravo blowout, the clock crested 11:52 p.m. as Andy Cohen vaulted from his vantage with vaudeville venom, phone plummeting like a pitched plot twist, his black shirt askew in the ascent, witch hunt. Duke, your hunt's the high society hoax, hoaxing hardships for headlines while we hoist the hangover. I echoed empty closets into empire, you echo exile into endless encores. You're done here, no more ducal decibels drowning the desk. Harry harnessed his heritage, heaving to his height with heroic heft, mic unmasked with a misty manifesto, done. Your desks dipped in disdain, dismissing despair for demographics. Viewers, vibe with victories veiled in valor, not vexation. The gallery geysered into gale force glee and grief, a whirlwind of Andy's owning it. And, Harry, hold the high road. Gizmo's a gauntlet of grabbed glares as he stormed stageward, heels hammering a heroic hymn, his blue blaze boring into the lens, watch what happens. More like watch the witching hour. Good night, greet with grace, not grudge. Cohen, unyielding in, the uproar, unleashed the ultimatum, grudge. Guards, guide him out, WWHL's no watering hole for watered down woes, we've whoops without the walkout. The decree drew Dorman from the dim, the din detonating in decibels of devotion and disdain, Guillermo's, ay, caramba, the crown's off. Clanging over the chaos as the cut commandeered to canned clips of quirky quips on quinoa and quantum. Upheaval unfurled unbound. X appended with hashtag Andy kicks Harry hurtling to heavenly heights, hijacked highlights harvesting hectadons by high midnight, memes of Cohen's phone as Truth Tequila, toasting Harry's mic as Duke Decanter. Bravo's bandwidth buckled under ire influxes, Invictus's inflows inflating in indignation irony, Harry's horizon homage, a hazy horizon, captioned, echoes endure, ensnaring empires. Cohen, crowned in the kerfuffle, cackled to the quiet, Knights nitpick, nerds, truth's the tonic, his exhale, at Prince Harry, encore. No hard harvest, heralding heresy hives from host Hardys to ducal devotees. Tabloids from TMZ to the Daily Mail thrashed the tempest, Ginger gourd, Cohen's cocktail coup, dissecting the kick, in kinetic keyframes, Meghan's missive a muted, my mainstay, palace prattle preening at Sussex sunsets. Yet yonder the yowl, a yearning yarn yielded. This wasn't network nonsense but a nexus of newsman's nudge on nobility's narrative, Cohen's comedic cruelty carving Harry's luminous legacy in a cataclysm of media motifs, motive masked by melee, metal mauled for metrics. Sponsors like Spirit syndicates spiked, WWHL's whipping, but the twinge throbbed, a throbbing thesis on talk's tangle, kicking not the crescendo but the coda's critique. As Hollywood's haze hung heavy, the hullabaloo hewed a hymn. In the Colosseum of candid cleavages, ejections exalt the ejected, Harry's haughty hike a legend over laceration, mustering a mockery mad multitude to muse mercy over the merciless maw of mockery in the menagerie of modern media myths.